Hello, my dear Capricorn. This is a reading about the true thoughts and feelings the person most on your mind have when it comes to you and your relationship. With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all houses reading up. What major thing will manifest from the October solar eclipse? That was made for the full members but shared with all the members to the channel. And a love and spirituality reading that's also up for all the members. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I use the light SEER'S tarot for the readings part, and I will start shuffling your cards. So when I open your deck here, I see the Knight of Pentacles together with the King of Cups. So it seems like this person is very genuine in their love, but they might also be a little bit careful if they have a big heart. It's also easy for them to get wounded maybe. So we'll see where it goes. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Eight of Wands together with the Knight of Pentacles. So it definitely seems like they want to move forward with this relationship, both hastily and slow. So they probably want to adjust the speed as you go forward, because love makes us wants to speeden things up. But then our natural instincts come in and put on the brakes. So they might be a little bit on and off again, but they don't mean it in a ill will way. Okay. I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here I have the Page of Swords with the Eight of Wands. So they might be young in this department, or maybe they don't have super much experience. So they're learning as they go here what's feeling all right for them and what isn't feeling all right for them. Okay. I call the six elements, and here I have the Star card together with the Page of Swords. So again, I'm seeing these good intentions, and we see the connection to the heavens here, both through the light bulbs and through the string towards the sun, or maybe this central sun of the universe, I don't know. So this person is also listening to their intuition, and if their intuition tells them put on the brakes, they put on the brakes. If their intuition tells them to make a leap forward, they take a leap forward. That might make them act in a little bit peculiar ways, because they're listening to divine directions and not, logic, human directions. So, six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Capricorn viewers. So, I want my dear Capricorn to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. I will tune in for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind and their true thoughts and feelings when it comes to you and the relationship. Okay. So this will be most likely action and evolution of the relationship, and this is their true thoughts and feelings. And we have the Six of Swords, so it's a nervousness to this. I feel like I'm nervous. I want to move forward with the relationship, but I'm feeling nervous, and I might not know exactly why. It can have to do with leaving our autonomous freedom behind. Whatever steps there is in a relationship, starting to date someone, we get maybe less freedom. Starting to like coming together, being together in a committed relationship, we lose a little bit more freedom. Next step, maybe moving in together, losing a little bit more freedom. or losing oneself. It can also be that this person fear losing themselves, or even giving too much to you and risking heartbreak, as we saw before. 3. Okay. And most likely action, conflict. So it's a conflict inside this person. It kind of emphasizes the hot and cold vibe, or on and off, or they might act a little bit peculiar because of this. One day they are fine, and next day it's black. Okay, so that's a song. So if you want me off your back, should I stay or should I go? So it might also be that they are feeling this towards you, like, should I stay or should I go? They think you are on and off. So we'll see. This is their intentions in the situation, and we have the 9 of Cups. So they want to have a happy life, basically. It's not that they are seeking a relationship per se. They just want a happy life, whatever the ingredients for a happy life is. And for them, it can be being with you, but maybe not in a committed way, or committing too fast. In the same time, we saw they wanted to commit, and they wanted to jump on board, or maybe not commit, but they wanted to be with you, like a lot. 8 of Wands. So maybe they just following like their own little whistle of their pipe. As long as they feel attracted to you and want you, need you, then they want to be with you. But then if they change their mind, they don't want to be locked to you. Okay. So their thoughts, and we have the moon here. Thoughts and feelings. Well, moon is, they are anxious, and it's 18, 1 plus 8 connected to 9. 9 is connected to the hermit energy, being single or being away from people, living an autonomous life, being able to decide over yourself. So when they can't, they get like super scared. It might have a little bit like bipolar tendencies, like on and off, happy, depressed. So it's probably like a sensitive person, sensitive to the surroundings, sensitive to the moon, sensitive to energies. So as long as they are backed up by a universe and their own energy, possibly, they are enthusiastic. But then when they get tired, worn out, and then they lose their edge and become a little bit depressed. So they probably need a lot of recovery time, doing something fun, recovering, doing something fun again, recovering. So when you think that they are disappearing maybe into the arms of another person, it's very likely that they just disappear to their sofa, or out in nature, just trying to recuperate. So their feelings towards you. And we have a 10 of Pentacles here. So 10 of Pentacles is like family life, having a house, living together, building a legacy, getting all the stuff that a family has, like a villa, Volvo, and dog, children. So they want that, but maybe they get overwhelmed and tired, and they don't want to have too much pressure onto themselves. Okay, so how they view the relationship, 2 of Cups. So I think they really love being with you, spending time with you. It's making them happy until it's not, until it's making them sad or feeling worn out. When you have like friends over visiting from another state, for example, they can't just go home. So they're crashing at your house for 1 week, 2 weeks. It's fun, really fun, until it's not. Okay, until we just wake up one morning and we want them to, why can't they go home? So I think that's the dynamic that this person is battling with. So what they want out of the relationship, and we have a King of Pentacles here. So King of Pentacles is the husband card. So it shows again that I don't think this person has bad intentions. It's just that they're a little bit sensitive. They need to spend a lot of time to make themselves happy. They need to save their energy. They need to know that the partner is loyal and loving. So like the opposite of them, not that they are not loving, but I think it's hard for you to count on this person and they want someone that they can count on. So it's a little bit unfair. So they have a little bit sensitivity to them that makes them easily anxious, easily worn out, wants security, wants reassurance. But they might offer some of this in return, but not all, because since they need to like go into hibernation or go into like a resting state or get away from you and the family to restore their energies. Why this is, it might be that the person is giving too much in the relationship. Maybe they are adapting to your interests, to the food you like, the music you like, the movies you like, things like this, the people you like to hang out with, the things you like to do. So then they can't restore themselves within the relationship or the family. They need to go somewhere where they can be themselves. So 9 is also about being oneself, like finding oneself. So it might be that this person hasn't really found themselves just yet, and that they are like easily adaptable to other people, but therefore also not being able to recuperate within the relationship, but actually needs to go outside the relationship to get some rest. Okay. Most likely action, justice. They want balance. They're trying to obtain balance. They can give a lot, but then they need to rest a lot. If you want them to be able to stay with you more, you probably need to make their own space where they can go in hiding and be themselves, and be more curious about what kind of food they like, what kind of music, what kind of movies, what kind of activities, what kind of friends, because this person might not always say. They can say a lot. Maybe they will like, this is what I want, like almost hysterical. But there's a lot of times when this person is just trampling on themselves and, just agreeing to what you want because that is playing nice. They're trying to play nice. So you need to be paying attention to this. And the Page of Wands. So they're still very enthusiastic about the relationship. They just know that it needs balance. So with the Page of Wands, they might reach out to plan fun activities, want to talk about things, want to spend a weekend, maybe going on a weekend trip. It's very enthusiastic energy, but it can really turn quickly into, you see, like the opposite here. So that you are aware that suddenly on the trip they might become moody and start to argue with some stupid thing. Feed them, take them to the hotel or to the room, and put them down into bed, give them the remote control, and do something fun for yourself, because it's just they need to recharge their batteries. Queen of Cups, so it seems like they're very into you. King of Swords and King of Wands. Okay, so who are these people? Queen of Cups, it feels like they adore you, like you are the person in their heart, and with this King of Pentacles they want to marry. But King of Swords, King of Wands, who are these people? It can be aspects of them that want no such thing. So this explains the battle inside of them. If they are not really an integrated person, they might have a lot of shadow archetypes that doesn't breathe a lot of morning air. They are suffocated down in the basement, but they still have strong opinions. Your shadow comes out either you like it or not. So, King of Swords. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation. The King of Swords is very logic, but usually fair, if good, like nicely situated. And this is Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, and two other kings. So they might want to make some kind of decision, but there's also hesitation, like they want to do the right thing. An engagement ring. King of Wands. So with all these kings, I think this person wants to take the relationship to the next level. They are battling these internal different aspects. The King of Pentacles wants to be with you all the time. The King of Swords wants to do what's right by everyone. and take the logic wise decision, doesn't want to put either you or them in jeopardy or anyone else. So maybe take in consideration to too many situations. And then we have the brave King of Wands. The King of Wands is like the person that just put everything aside and jump the gun and just do it, because they trust that whatever situation they will end up with, they will be able to manage. So I was wondering if this was different people, but it definitely seems like it's the same person. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. I asked about the King of Pentacles. So it's a little bit this Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, that they give a lot to other people, but it's to get something in return. So they can both be very like outgiving, but also super selfish. So maybe, trample all over themselves when it comes to activities, but then being super strict about their time. Like they're not going to share their time. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So with the Kings, the person wants to take mature decisions to become more happy in their life, and they feel like there's hurdles, but mostly in themselves. I haven't seen that they have like any negative to say about you. It's more they're handling themselves, and it's difficult, but we'll see. This is the Chart of Sexual Magic, and I will clarify the cards. So clarifying the Nine of Cups, their intentions. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. You get one life, presuming that's like the foundation setting. You are in your life. This is your life. You need to make the most out of it. You want to become happy. You want to take good decisions that's making you happy. You want to have good luck. You want to be surrounded with good people and good opportunities. So it's almost like a dating situation where you're dating multiple people maybe. And you don't want to settle with anyone until you know that for sure this one is right. Or you might not be dating multiple people, but you might want to have an open mind to be able to date other people if something better comes along. And it's not because you are bad. If they might be you that feel like this, but it doesn't mean that you are not a good option. It just means that maybe there's something inside of them that puts the brake, and they are listening a lot to their intuition. So maybe they think maybe this is a relationship I'm supposed to have for a while, and then maybe there's something else that's destined for me. And if I'm committing too far, I can't be open to that if it comes. And that can feel very scary, and like this person is a betrayal, but they really want to live their best life and listen to their intuition. And if their intuitions kind of are on with you, but maybe just on for right now, they want to honor that. Okay, clarifying the Moon card, their thoughts. And we have the Five of Swords here. So they both feel like this is putting you in jeopardy. And also being in a relationship with you, putting them in jeopardy. So they also have this Five of Swords, Six of Swords, almost feeling like love is a dangerous place, or love is difficult. Like someone will always get hurt, someone will always get feel pain and get like squeezed in between. So clarify their feelings towards you. And we have the World card. So they definitely feel super connected with you as you are their soulmate, but there's something, little thing holding them back, or maybe something held them back in the past and they're more sure right now, because we're seeing this is developing into something more committed. But they might have had a lot of second guessing because they didn't know if their divine guide says, yes, this is it, or no, wait and see. But here with the World card and the Ten of Pentacles, it definitely seems like they have decided upon you, even though they might have had doubts. Clarifying how they view the relationship. And we have an Ace of Pentacles. So it's like a chance, an opportunity. They feel super connected with you, but they don't know exactly how the relationship is going to go. If that's going to sustain your connection, or if it's going to wreck it, but it's a chance. They want to at least take this chance with you. And clarifying what they would want out of the relationship. King of Pentacles, and it's the Five of Wands. So it's this again. They want, like their end game is a committed love relationship. But the question is it going to be with you or someone else? It's like they don't know. This is saying that like their emotion says in some way yes, or something inside of them say yes. Like maybe they're happy when they are with you, or they feel a lot of love, or they are convinced like logically that you are a good option, but there's something else that's missing. Either it can be that they don't think it's logic, or they don't have the right feelings, or they're not always happy. There might be a lot of conflicts in your relationship, or jealousy, or things like this that's putting them off. Golden Mirror, it shows that they want to do what's best for them, and if that's not you, then they're of course going to choose something else. So see, moving this a little bit. So they're a little bit all over the place, but we saw that already in the beginning, like hot and cold. So one day they're in, next day they're out. Clarify the Justice card. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. That was the card that came in the beginning, and the black horse and the small seeds being put, or big seeds being put to ground. And here, Knave of Pentacles. It's like they feel a little bit force-fed by the relationship, like it's getting too much. You want to hug them too much, kiss them too much, wants to travel with them too much, give them too much present, move them in too fast, whatever. It's like they feel a little bit force-fed and they want balance. Okay, clarifying the Page of Wands. And here we have the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is like they really enjoy spending time with you. It's like really making them happy in that moment. But afterwards they might get like a little bit bitter aftertaste, as they took themselves too far, like exhausted themselves too far. They laughed too much, they gave too much, and afterwards they're a little bit off-put. Because, when you have had a really nice party and you woke up with a hangover. So that's the kind of feeling, like they have nothing bad to say really about you, and they have super much fun when they are with you, but they can't help that this backlash comes, like this aftertaste. Okay, clarify the Queen of Cups. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the 9 here, and the moon is also 9. And it's like you love too much, I don't know, and they feel consumed, as if you would, shackle them and put chains on them by night so they can't run away. They fear that you might have an obsessive or possessive energy. That's the first thing I'm seeing, that they are like a little bit negative, but all that you show is very positive. But it's like they think that the shadow that hides is that you want to steal their freedom, or shackle them to the wall, or, chain them to your life. Even getting pregnant, or, making them meet your family so they get obligations to more people than you, kind of trapping them. That's what I'm getting. Oh, okay, so King of Swords, King of Wands. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's the same as here. Like they feel celebrated in the relationship with you. They feel like they're getting their needs met. But is it like a honey trap? Are you trapping them, is what they are wondering. Are you like making it so nice for them so they can't say no? And when they say yes, they're caught. So Knave of Chalices. They have so many different scenarios in their head, what they want to have happen, what they want to do. They get frustrated with themselves because they're not thinking straight, or their feeling is all over the place. So they get really upset with themselves, is what I'm feeling here. And the Six of Cups, they might have someone from the past that they are still missing or hanged up on, which is making this complicated emotionally. But what I'm seeing is that probably their feelings for you are going to get more and more intense. So, okay, we'll take some of their true thoughts and feelings also from the Brutally Honest Oracle. We were always meant to be together. That's the soulmate connection that they feel. I am lost without you. Yeah, probably when they are alone, they feel a little bit like, even if they need that time, they probably feel disoriented also there. So nothing is really comfortable for them. Being with you, like, it's nice for a while, but then they get worn out. But then getting away from you makes them like unease as well. So maybe you are getting closer to some kind of inner issue with this person, since they're getting more and more like sensitive. I don't think you ever loved me. So they have a hard time trusting other people. So even if they are trying to be the most trustworthy person in the world, they know that they are not. And they fear possibly projecting some of these issues onto you, that you probably don't love them anyway. And that a lot of things that you do, like you overdo them, it's probably fake. You probably, rehearse in front of the mirror. No one can be that nice. So I think they have a little bit issues. It's not big issues, but it's affecting this relationship a lot. It's more nervous issues, like a person that's generally pretty nervous. They might be cool on the surface, but underneath the surface, they are generally nervous, I would say. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the love reading for November, or the reading What Do They Want to Happen Between You, to get more information about this relationship. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you can see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video, and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.